For decades, Dwight Yoakam was the embodiment of resilience in country music. Nashville rejected him, his first band dissolved. A failed film nearly bankrupted him, yet he kept moving forward, his voice and spirit unbroken. Recently, though, fans have noticed a change. Dwight has been seen entering medical centers in Los Angeles, canceling appearances, and speaking with an unusual heaviness. The honky-tonk rebel who seemed untouchable now shows a fragility that has shaken those who admired unyielding Shinai Kesope. Kumarin Yudar the first time, Dwight Yoakam seems like a man confronting something beyond his control. From Kentucky to Ohio, born on October 23, 1956 in Pikeville, Kentucky, Dwight's early life was shaped by coal dust, poverty, and the instability of Appalachia. When the mines closed, his family moved north to Columbus, Ohio, leaving behind the only home he had ever known. That journey became a recurring theme in his music: longing, displacement, and resilience. His father's abandoned guitar became Dwight's constant companion. By age 8, he was already composing songs, pouring his emotions into strings and melodies. Columbus exposed him to country legends like Johnny Cash, whose voices spoke of lived experience and heartbreak, shaping the raw honesty Dwight would carry into adulthood. Early artistic awakening. In high school, Dwight discovered acting alongside music, performing emotionally complex roles in plays like Flowers for Algernon and The Miracle Worker. He realized that he could move people not just with notes, but with emotion. By senior year, he formed the Greaser Band, performing at parties and local bars, quickly gaining a reputation for intensity and authenticity. Music and performance became more than hobbies, they were lifelines. Yet Dwight was restless. College at Ohio State offered no solace, and by 1974 he left, driven by the conviction that Nashville was where his destiny awaited. The road ahead, however, would test him in ways he could never anticipate. Nashville's cold. Welcome. Arriving in Nashville in 1977, Dwight faced a music industry obsessed with Polish, crossover appeal, and safe voices. His Bakersfield twang, ripped jeans, and uncompromising honesty made him an outsider. Rejection came repeatedly from executives, auditions, and even Opryland, where he was relegated to backup roles. Nashville's dismissal could have ended many careers, but Dwight refused to bend. He realized that to survive, he needed to leave the city that didn't want him. In 1978, he packed his life into a car and drove to Los Angeles, seeking a place that didn't care if he fit the mold, a city where authenticity was currency and survival demanded courage. Finding a new home in LA. Los Angeles offered Dwight the freedom Nashville never could. By day, he worked loading docks and department stores. By night, he played in punk clubs like Madame Wong's and Al's Bar. Audiences unfamiliar with country music embraced him, drawn to the raw honesty in his voice. His music bridged genres, blending country storytelling with punk energy. It wasn't just sound, it was a movement, later called cowpunk. The chaos of LA's underground scene gave Dwight the creative home he had long sought. He found collaborators, inspiration, and a chance to be himself, proving that sometimes survival requires going where others refuse to follow. The power of partnership. In 1982, Dwight met guitarist and producer Pete Anderson. The connection was instant. Anderson's understanding of Bakersfield grit, rockabilly fire, and emotional storytelling became the perfect complement to Dwight's voice. Together, they forged a sound that defied expectations, blending raw country with unpolished intensity. Their partnership lasted nearly 20 years, producing albums that shook the music world. It was a rare synergy, one shaped by trust, creativity, and mutual rebellion against industry norms. Through this collaboration, Dwight built a career that not only challenged Nashville, but inspired generations, proving that integrity and artistry could survive, even thrive, outside mainstream expectations. Breakthrough and stardom. By 1984, Dwight's persistence paid off. With $5,000 borrowed from friends, he recorded an EP on Oak Records. Guitars, Cadillacs, etc., became a sensation, first underground, then mainstream. Warner Reprise signed him in 1986, reissuing the album as a full-length release. Hits like Honky-Tonk Man topped charts, and MTV aired the first country video in history. Dwight became a cultural force, blending authenticity with charisma. Yet fame came at a price. Non-stop touring, relentless recording, and perfectionist intensity began to wear him down. Success was exhilarating, but it left little space for personal peace, a foreshadowing of the challenges that would follow. The shadows. Behind the spotlight, even as his career soared, Dwight struggled privately. Ballads like I Sang Dixie reflected deep sorrow, resonating with fans while exposing the toll of fame. Rumors of loneliness and heartbreak surrounded him. By the 1990s, he was superstar, yet cracks in his personal life widened. Acting offered solace, a new outlet for emotion. Hollywood noticed, and in 1996, he delivered a chilling performance as Doyle Hargraves in Sling Blade, earning acclaim and Screen Actors Guild recognition. Dwight proved his range and depth, but the pressures of fame and fractured relationships weighed heavily, hinting at a man constantly navigating between art, success, and personal fulfillment. Hollywood and heartbreak. Dwight's Hollywood ventures brought acclaim, but also turbulence. A brief romance with Sharon Stone ended publicly and painfully. Relationships with Karen Duffy and others faltered under the glare of celebrity. Friends described him as loyal, yet private, capable of deep attachment but wary of loss. By the late 1990s, Dwight's ambitions expanded beyond music and acting into filmmaking. His restless energy and perfectionism drove him to create something singular, yet the personal cost of ambition began to mount. These experiences shaped a man whose public triumphs belied private struggles, foreshadowing a pivotal moment that would test him as never before. South of Heaven, West of Hell. In 2000, Dwight undertook a passion project, a Western film he wrote, directed, scored, and starred in. South of Heaven, West of Hell was meant to be his masterpiece. When financiers backed out, Dwight sold his Malibu home to keep it alive. The film became a financial and emotional disaster, grossing only $128,000 against millions spent. His production company collapsed. Longtime band members were let go, and his decades-long partnership with Pete Anderson ended bitterly. The fallout left him exhausted and disillusioned. The man who had survived Nashville's rejection now faced a Felix Arcusor a Shira so total that it threatened to redefine his life and career forever. Recent worries. Recently, fans noticed worrying signs: canceled performances, medical visits in Los Angeles, and fewer public appearances. The man who never missed a show, not even through bankruptcy or heartbreak, now seemed fragile. Rumors of illness or exhaustion circulated online, deepening concern. Interviews revealed a quieter Dwight, reflecting on family, slowing down, and facing time's limitations. His post-fatherhood music, including tracks like I Don't Know How to Say Goodbye, carried a bittersweet, contemplative tone. It suggested not a comeback, but acceptance of life's impermanence, marking a rare glimpse of vulnerability from a figure once considered unbreakable. Legacy secured. Despite recent concerns, Dwight Yoakam's legacy is secure. He revived Bakersfield country, brought Buck Owens back into focus, and transformed MTV's approach to country music. His voice, storytelling, and rebellion influenced artists from Chris Stapleton to Post Malone. Beyond music, he built a life defined by resilience, love, and family. Emily, Joyce, and Dalton provide stability Dwight never had before. For the first time, he isn't chasing success. He is holding on to something real. Even if the headlines grow darker, his contributions and influence will endure. A testament to a man who defied convention and left an indelible mark on American culture. The story continues. Dwight Yoakam's journey is far from over, yet recent events remind fans of both his humanity and his fragility. Whether he returns to music in a quiet, intimate way or spends the years ahead in private, his influence is undeniable. He has lived a life of rebellion, creativity, and courage. Whatever happens next, the music, the stories, and the uncompromising spirit will outlive rumors, cancellations, and fears. Dwight Yoakam remains a legend, a reminder that even the strongest figures are human, and that true artistry leaves a legacy far beyond the spotlight.